Piece in the bag.
I want to point out, Boom ID also have a CS:GO team.
Yeah.
So
they've been around a while. They're an Indonesian org. I think they've probably been around for like 5+ years.
their CS:GO team has a player named Six Fingers. So that's
Damn.
I hope that's just an accurate description of his left hand
We've got
instead
some
of a
good player names in this game. We've got Dog Brain.
Brilliant team pick.
Oh, that's Boom Bell. Okay.
Boom Bell's been around.
I know Boom Bell. I thought it said Broccoli
Yeah.
at first, and I was like, "There's no way."
Where's my boy Boom Box though? He should be on Team Boom.
Boom Box? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
That guy's a
Oh, yeah.
legend.
Oh,
Boombox
Boombox, yeah,
Crystal
yeah.
Maiden.
Yep, the
Yeah.
Filipino guy.
spelled a bit different, the AACS, but
Yeah, ACS. But I say it, like Boombox.
Yeah.
Like, he's the Boombox.
My
you know?
Pro on Alpha Red definitely recognize that name. He's been around C for a while. I can't, who's the bottom player? I can't see that. Is that Lion
Lion
X? Okay.
Remaining.
Who is Dog Brain? Is that he's the drafter too? I guess.
They're an old Thailand team.
Dire
It's guys
team
of some like the names you recognize being around a
Whoa.
while. Others are newer.
That's a new one. They found themselves a pipe hero. I was
This
wondering
is
who it was going to be.
A wombo combo, if I've seen one.
Yeah.
What are they?
sort of.
What are they comboing with the vacuum though?
Song.
Vacuum
Bramble
made you
Maze, I guess?
terrorize.
Yeah. Terrorize? Yeah.
Honestly, I think they just really needed a pipe hero.
This is
and
like
didn't
the
what
most-
was left.
Difficult to.
It's a combo with no wombo.
Yeah.
It's like you set them up, and then you song it, and then you Bramble Maze it, and then
5
Starstorm. that's the combo. Yeah, I don't know. It's a funky draft. Last pick DK. You know, again,
Label mid.
I feel like Alpha Red are probably underdogs overall, but I like this draft. I'm going with the Elder Titan. I'm putting my vote with ET.
So much easier to execute, I will say.
It's very-
Dragonite, Venomancer, like push
Warlock.
towers. Yeah.
Your Fatal Bond with Veno ult, that is some damage. Whereas if you
Oh,
look
yeah.
at the damage on the other side, is there damage against the DK? Not
DK
really,
is gonna
right?
be very hard to kill, but
Yeah.
their draft does fall off a bit. DK Veno, this is not the best scaling late game lineup.
True.
For sure.
Yeah, but
Very
the wall is pretty bad this game because of it.
Yeah. Not sure what illusions you're getting here.
Definitely
Venom
not an
illusion.
Ags team.
ET Aura. You get ET Aura.
You
with
do
these?
get
Yeah.
ET Aura.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that is nice. They get one good aura.
Still, in terms of control for Storm, it's one of those mid-tier. It's not an easy Storm game, but not a hard Storm game either. Still some pretty good stuns. Burrow Strike, Dragon Tail.
I bet this Dark Will is going to go off, though.
Yeah, I think he's
going
actually.
to take over.
I'm ready for that.
That's my theory. That's how they're going to
Alright.
win this.
Well,
Fearless is level 10 on Dragon Knight.
I will agree if Willow takes over, that's how they win this game, but my bold prediction
Dude,
is
look,
that Willow
she's got-
will not take over.
She's got a bronze star. Can I get a look at this Lumi with the bottom button
Yes.
on the hero?
Let's hit it up.
Oh.
No, I mean the magnifying
relics?
glass.
There's 0 relics.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is who you're putting your
Oh,
cards
no.
in with. You Farah
No,
here
no,
is going to
no.
go off.
Gotta look at the Dragon Knight. He's relicked out. He's level 10 on Dragon Knight.
I think
and
Alpha
does not
Red.
have
Oh,
the
not
gold
getting
relic.
lucky. He went for all the rolls and didn't get them.
I mean, that is the value play, right?
Yeah.
You roll all of them.
What is the 6, please, here?
Killed.
Oh, that's not bad.
I mean, somebody who spams Dragon in pubs.
Look, dude,
I
this
feel
guy
for your
pushes.
soul.
So
Wow, he doesn't even have the full blue. What a disgusting Dragonite set. Slacks would love this. This is like that attempt at the ugliest DK possible.
I don't like I like the arrows in the shield.
Oh, he's got like the Viking shield, and he's got the blue chest piece, and he's got a different head that doesn't
Oh.
match either.
He's all mismatched.
the mix and match.
It looks
yeah.
cool, but it's like DK's. Like, look at his leg pieces and his armor. It's literally bright yellow, bright blue, and then bright red.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I'm
legit.
into it.
A DK spammer. I fear for your soul, sir. Oh no, Boom Bell.
oh, the
Oh,
Jukes left.
It's got Tinga, right?
Where is the ensnare?
Parker, can you give me a solid and just look up Euphera? I'm very curious what that is. I see it tagged on Boom ID. Sounds like a makeup
Where is
brand.
that?
Your
Euphera.
thing is Sephora.
Exactly. It's
It would surprise
how
me
do you
if
spell that?
Euphera is...
Yufera.
You know, Sephora recently
30
entered the
seconds to
esports
back.
scene. They started sponsoring some stuff. It's
Really?
pretty cool.
What
Yeah.
did Sephora sponsor?
They made an all-female Counter-Strike tournament, I believe, which received some questions. They weren't.
Smart. Oh,
People
that's a
don't
great.
like the-
That's a great organic, authentic way to get into esports.
Yeah.
Let's get some girl-only teams and have them bash each other with keyboards.
There were a lot of women not too happy about it, but you know, they're
Jesus.
trying to get in. You know, someone just
All right.
needs to guide them a little bit. It'll be okay.
They need to work on the other way, like break the stereotype and get more men outside of Korea to say it's okay to wear makeup. That's
No
how
joke.
They break
If
it.
they want
They
to
gotta tap into the other 50%
No.
of their market in the world.
Sephora, if you're listening, all right, here's a
Which
who
they
you
are.
need to sponsor. You need to sponsor Sneaky.
Sneaky.
Doesn't that guy like cosplay and like cross-dress?
The league is
The,
he a-
the league player Sneaky, yes.
I saw one of his.
I don't
Yeah.
know if he's a cross-dresser, but
It
his
is-
cosplays are quite convincing.
And quite debating, so I'm just saying, like, that is your in.
So this is what you know about it. We
Sephora,
finally found the topic.
if
that
you're
we can
listening,
get in, yeah.
I'll wear your makeup, okay? Do you sell nail polish? Because we could work on something.
I don't think
sure
you
they-
had to vocalize that. And be aware, Mister.
Well, just so. Anyway, Ufera.
Nothing came out. There was a wildlife photographer. That was all I got.
All right. They were trying to find the
Wildlife.
best beast to put in their minds.
Yeah.
So Ufera hit him up with
There
some
you go.
photos.
This is your team, Trent. If Boom ID make it.
Yeah, for sure. They're my squad. You know, I'm gonna ride and die with Boom ID after game 1.
Boom ID Trent.
I'm gonna change my compendium if I could.
It'll be boom.trent.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that, guys. Trying to get my name on someone's team at TI. You know, maybe just one player, just a little dot Trent. Wouldn't that be great?
Dot Trent.
That's all I want, right at the end of their name.
You know, there's an eHome squad that I've been cheering really hard, but they never go anywhere.
Team
think
Gaming.
It's eHome Luminous.
There's a King
Oh, yeah.
Gaming Luminous, I thought as well.
yeah. Well, that's why they're not going anywhere. It's got the wrong tag.
Oh.
So in the lobby, Dogbrain, the admin was trying to say, oh, Dogbrain is this other guy's name. Like, don't use this name, casters. Then Dogbrain's like, no, Dogbrain's my official name. Use Dogbrain.
All right.
So, make
to
sure
know.
you call him Dogbrain. Don't call him this other Aorus name or something.
Why'd
the
you even
admin
tell
was
it to
using.
us?
I don't know. I should not have.
Yeah, you made a mistake.
It is decidedly Dogbrain.
I just followed Boom ID on Twitter.
Okay.
Boom Esports ID, for those of you curious.
Ask him about Ufera.
You know I'm going to do that right.
Maybe they're big fans of the photographer.
Clearly the only explanation.
Or that nature photographer is trying to get some exposure for his work. And
This is the proper use of Twitter right here.
Regeneration.
So
Wow.
we've had
They use hashtag HungryBeast.
they know this.
they've got their branding on point.
We've had several Storm versus DKs, but they're always up against each other in the mid lane, and we don't get that this time. It's the Veno who gets sent there.
Yeah.
Mr. Dogbrain.
I mean, pretty good matchup in my opinion for the vet.
Yeah, not bad for sure. I feel like the DK one obviously goes their way as well too, so it's just kind of like, I don't know, either way Storm still gets gold though.
Nice setup down bottom. It's first blood on my pro.
The sound of money.
Willow's going to go off. This is the start.
Willow's the player that played the ET last game, right?
Correct. Kez cute.
So, Kaz cute. I mean, he was making plays last game.
He was.
so
Yeah.
I have high hopes for Willow here.
Mid lane.
Oh.
With the Storm. TP out.
Fervian. I think he makes it here.
Yeah. TP to the tier 1. Has
Okay.
a bottle.
He's got a
so-
full bottle, yeah.
Good play.
I do think the Cursed Crown feels a little more reliable with a hero like Naga because you have net to set it up and you don't really mind it ticking down while they're in net
Yeah.
even though they're not stunned.
It's not good as a, like your only
Oh,
stun, but
solid
follow-up
bramble.
stun.
Yeah. Very nice. Cursed Crown now comes out, but it's a stomp on 2. Warlock there healing up the Sand King, and the Stapler comes in
He's
big.
spotting them. He's going to get second man, it looks like.
It's hard. I'm so bad. Can I make it out?
Save. How much?
he doesn't
oh,
care.
it's the stick. Not enough damage. Wow.
Okay. Yeah,
What's
level
his skill build on the?
on ET?
Oh, he's got 2 in the stone or 2 in the spirit. Okay,
Yeah,
it still
okay.
wasn't enough damage.
90 damage. It does very low damage.
You know, I know I'm awful with Elder Titan, but every time I see games like this, I just want to queue it up. He seems like such a bully. You know, he hits so hard in those exchanges.
Well, you know, you got to stop playing Dazzled. It takes you off the bully mindset.
That's true. Although I do bully with my Dazzle.
He maxes poison.
Yeah, he
touch.
maxes poison.
4-1-1 all
That's-
day.
That's true.
That's a bullying goal.
Yeah.
Radiant are
Pretty
scanning.
stable here in the early game. Neither team the big advantage here 5 minutes in.
Smoke on the mid. Looks like Dogbrain a little far forward, and he's going to get caught. Although there's an Elder Titan nearby. First crown. Follow-up.
Is it going
Oh
to
my
turn?
God.
This clap. And now Peruvian instead, or
Wow.
Fervian rather. Peruvian. Sorry,
Too many pubs.
too many pubs in the NA server.
I do like the name Fervian. This one is set Fervian.
Fearless
yeah.
at top is taking a lot of Iron Shell damage. He's just
Oh
dead.
my goodness, yes he is.
Okay.
He's just sitting there last hitting like
He didn't get that
see
creep.
the Iron Shell.
He went for the last hit.
I
on
think
the
he
range
just
screen.
knows he's dead. Like
That looked like bot TI.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was
boy.
doing his best bot TI impression. It looked really bad, but with that said, he can't escape because he's going to get Surge chased down.
Yeah.
And this explains why they sent the DK up top, though, for sure. Like, these heroes that are good against Darkseer in lane have always traditionally been someone with regen, some Juggernaut or something, or some way to purge the Iron Shell.
Doesn't Venom do better?
Yeah, I
though?
think Venom would do better, but they
Do you
just
think?
value shutting down the storm more, I think.
Because it's a solo situation, though. When you just get ran at and you still survive the Gale and surged on.
I guess you keep the Darkseer low by the harass. Anytime he's coming in, you're just harassing him down at the early levels. I feel like through that you can do pretty well in lane.
I don't know. He's forced to take a point in stun as well to like survive against the surge, but still die. So this is a pretty bad situation.
Should have gone like a 1-1-3 build
Yeah.
for the extra regen.
Now that would be a bot TI skill build. Because you know they don't use skills.
That's true. They have
Yeah,
issues.
passive is where you at.
Oh, that courier. The net there tempting, but they don't have enough damage.
Alright, this off lane, the Darkseer's going incredibly well. Top farmer by a
Denial is the heart
significant
of
margin.
Yeah, he's a difficult offlaner just because of that. He has to be so far ahead just to feel like he's having kind of an okay game.
Yeah.
It's in a bag. It's good.
Isn't it? It's solid. It's eating pizza. I don't know how else to say it.
It's addictively salty. It makes you crave the flavor.
Yeah, it's very good.
Ah, yeah.
Fervian.
Oh, FBZ with the leap and the PP home. And what accent is that? I don't even know what that is. What am I imitating?
I don't know.
sounds like
I
a
think you're
posh-
just imitating Sunspan.
It's just weird. It's, yeah, but what's he imitating? I guess it's the Sunspan gentleman voice.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Fervian, yeah. Have another tea, please.
Oh, from downtown.
attack.
Very
FBZ.
nice.
Or FBZ.
Are you on the Z team, Lumi?
No, I say it properly.
If I just see the letter, I say Z. But if it's something like that, where it's like FB, naturally you say Z. You just kind of know that's his name. I'm not going to go FBZ.
I remember having this discussion with Lumi like
Yes.
5 years ago because I was saying Z. I would say ZSMJ and Lumi got triggered by it.
I started saying ZSMJ.
So do you also say Dragon Ball Z?
Well, obviously.
No, I don't. Come on.
Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, that's
My new favorite.
It also just didn't quite have the same ring to it growing up in preschool, too. It's like TUVWXYNZ. You know, it
Yeah.
doesn't sound quite as good.
I don't know. I'm like a feel kind of guy, and for ZSMJ, it just felt right. I don't know what it is. It makes that name sound so epic.
Have you ever
I
watched the
love
Bobica video where it starts off with you saying Bobica like 15 times, and it goes into, I can't remember who's next. It's like Toby or Gods or someone else
I don't
saying
think
it.
so.
It's that guy who makes those hilarious audio vids.
Oh.
It's just like 3 or 4 different casters saying Bobica, Bobica,
Bobica?
his name over and over.
Bobica?
Bobica.
It was the during DAC because everyone was getting so hyped for him. It was,
So good.
we'll show you that video afterwards.
Yeah, I gotta watch that one.
Yeah.
I somehow missed it.
Classic.
My big name takeaway from that event was the Beaver-Biver debate. I guess
Is it Biver?
everybody likes Biver.
I think he said
apparently.
I don't care, but didn't we specifically ask him?
Yeah,
And
he said I
likes
don't really
either.
care, but the audience seems to really not like it when you call him Beaver. He said it's real American. Just Beaver's going in. Oh, Beaver's got a stun.
Beaver just.
But then we could say leave it to Beaver when he
Leave
cleans
it to
up.
Beaver. Just I mean, Biver sounds weird too. Leave it to Biver.
That's Biver with the fiver.
Biver sounds too close to Bieber.
About
I don't
Bibber.
know. Bibber.
Radiant's
Favorite
middle
sounds
tower
alright.
I've said them all 100% in cast. I just go in between.
Uh-oh, nice setup here. Cursed Crown after the stun. Signal.
wow.
got Curse Crown.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
That's the
However,
true combo breaker.
they're going to give a fair bit of damage into the Naga.
The Bramble Maze.
Dude, look at that armor on Naga. Get out of my lane.
FBZ with the right clicks, dude.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Can we not on the episode? I'm getting really triggered.
Radiant structures
You know what makes
are
Sunsfan really mad? When I say nil. He says that's un-American.
It is pretty un-American.
Really? Is it? Is that a British
It's
word?
definitely like a Euro.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
As far as Americans go, you're pretty European though.
That's true. I'm a defector, but something about nil. Like, it just sounds bitter. It's 3-0. It's like a 3-0. They haven't even merited a no.
Oh my God, this
That's
man!
a great arrow.
Dude, this guy's about hitting the blind stuns. Did it a lot with the Lina last game.
The save.
However,
The turnarounds here.
Venno also died in the mid lane to a rat
yeah,
and a storm.
Willow's gonna tick down, but I think TP's back. That's nice.
Barrel strike or dog brain.
Darkseer and DK are just ignoring each other while they hit creeps. It's pretty funny. Darkseer's behind the tower. DK's taking the tier 1
That's
tower
not
without
a good
creep
trade.
wave. I mean, DK's going to eventually take the tier 1, I guess.
I mean, it's indicative of just how this lane goes. You know, they're both just, they can't really do much to each other, so they're just punching neutrals.
What's the DK skill build now?
4-1-2.
Oh, it's still 2. So he survived with the 2 then. I guess it worked out.
Got the Soaring 1 now for some extra health regen.
Yeah, it helps a lot.
Helm of the Dominator is up, so should see towers start falling.
Game time.
So annoying on this hero. It doesn't seem like it would be that incredible, but it really is. We have this super moving creep. We put an ion shell on him. You can constantly split waves, cut out lanes.
Well, once again, as Underhollow has proven to be so important in the competitive scene, you know in Underhollow that if you were by yourself with Ion Shell, not very valuable, but be able to Ion Shell your buddy, you clear those creeps so much faster. So Helm gives you a buddy.
Yep.
You know, 2 BFFs.
You know, that's true. That's why Helm of the Dominator is the most valuable item in Dota 2, because it's the only one that lets you buy a friend.
That's true, and that's
and
something that everyone who plays Dota needs.
And you just can't do
Or
that in
you
real
wouldn't be
life.
playing Dota.
Necrobook though? Are they not your friends?
They're not. They're your underlings. They're not your equals.
You've resurrected them from the dead with demonic spells. I don't...
There's a certain,
Dare I say they don't feel the
there's
same way
an
you and I do,
implication
Parker.
there when you
Gotcha.
raise them from the dead.
They are, your property.
To be fair, the other item is called the Dominator, so we're not really being fair on this one.
It's like a Stockholm Syndrome kind of thing. You know, the Hellbear Smasher.
Is it
What is
happy?
the active called?
Oh, Dominate. It must
It
be
is
Dominate.
Dominate.
Okay.
How disappointing.
I was getting excited for something different, but
Friendship.
be friend.
Enchantress is nice about it. She just enchants them. Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, that's true. A Soothsayer. Yeah, that's true. I guess Enchantress is the one really buying friends.
Even, I guess, Treads. Yeah, even Treads has an active name. It's switch attribute, but, everything needs a name.
Is Soul Rings
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice?
Interesting. Isn't that Lich's
that's
ability?
Lich's ability. Well, we're going to need a
Crossover,
change up on that.
Guys,
Unacceptable.
this is just too confusing.
How am I going to explain that? 2 abilities, the same name.
My wife's never going to understand how to play Dota at
No.
this rate. Shadowblade?
Is that your wife or your ex-wife? I just want to be clear here.
My future wife.
Oh, okay.
Shadowblade on DK, huh?
Never seen that before.
No.
Fresh strats.
Vivian has the Kaya. Going for the slightly greedier Storm build here, but looks like he'll be able to get away with it. Oh, another kill on Dogbrain, perhaps. He does get off the Poison Nova. Curse Crown locks him down. Now some TP's in. MyPro. He's hungry.
shit.
That's Boo Bell with a big
Yeah.
ultimate. Vital Bonds as well.
Dead.
Ferbian's down.
Fatal Bond's Venno ulti. That's the combo.
It is
Poke 'em.
destroying them.
I think Willow might live, but great setup and good turnaround. That's, well, maybe not the dream for Venno because he died, but pretty good way to go about getting ganked there. Get off your ult. And
You know your role.
Set it up for the Warlock, dude.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You take that kind of a trade.
Yep.
You worry about this Dire team as far as how they're going to scale with Venno, Dragon Knight.
Yeah, they're not really rolling. You know, you'd want them to maybe have a little bit more of an advantage with a lineup like this.
I think a lot of the damage is very deceptive, right? You have Fatal Bond with the Venom, as we saw there. Don't forget about the ET Aura.
That he doesn't have yet.
Yeah. Well, eventually he'll have it. I feel like that alone will allow you to scale at least 40 minutes in the game, and that should be more than enough time to.
Yeah, doesn't Naga just get an axe this game though? This seems like an amazing Naga axe.
It is a
It
very
is
good
always
Naga
an
axe.
amazing.
I think that just like wins you the game.
This is particularly good, though. It actually counters Venno's ultimate completely.
Yep, that is going to be a clean kill.
I will say, I don't know if she'll think to go for it just because of how good the Meteor Hammer is, though, with like lacking a good AoE follow-up. I mean, she could go Meteor Hammer into the eggs for sure, but she's already buying to earn
It's
too.
a little bit of a one or the other. You never know how much farm she'll actually
Oh
get.
god, Fearless ran out of Invis and just went in. The song to reset, leap away from the Earth Splitter. Now it's going to be
Brown's
DK.
gonna die to Fatal Boss.
Yeah.
Arrow back, and now
hits the
DK's going to be
Warlock.
stunned. Here comes a big Burrow Strike. Fearless drops a Flame Breath before he gets stunned. Fearless still
Darkseer
alive.
needs to stop taking damage. Mirana's gonna die.
Fearless going to die, and now, like you said,
Darkseer.
Darkseer
Why?
gonna
He
kill
actually got her
Mirana
killed.
and then got himself killed.
I mean, it's kind of, he wants to keep on fighting there, but he needs
Still.
to just run away because that Mirana, that's your carry going down.
But in the end, it's not bad for
I mean-
Boom ID. The Starks here is balling. They're slowing down the Veno.
That's
DK
a I'm the
dying is
carry
not
now
great.
moment. Look at his net worth. He's
Yeah.
done there.
Yes. Darkseer almost
Dire's
pipe.
middle tower
He's gonna
is
have plenty of
under
regen. I think if he goes like Pipe Grease this game, you've got plenty of heal against the Veno as well.
Yep.
So this is a situation where I think Darkseer looks pretty good because he needs that space, but when he gets ahead like this, he's such an annoying hero, and he becomes so hard to kill. He can just be that front liner. He's doing this constant ion shell damage. He just feels like you can't deal with it when he's this far ahead.
I found the final ban from Alfred to be really strange. They banned Void. It's really interesting. I'm not sure how they thought that was going to fare.
Huh, I guess they were looking at like the team fight synergy with Void and Mirana, but
Yeah.
Maybe this region is anticipating more offlane Miranas than we've been giving it credit for. 'Cause it seems like in China we saw only 1 and 2 Mirana for the
Yeah.
most
Yeah,
part.
very rare where we get to 3. They play quite a bit of 3 at Super Major from China, but that was like Vici and everyone.
But I mean, there's no way an offlane Void would have worked with this lineup. I don't think.
But I wonder, like, Tide as well could have been kind of interesting instead of the Darkseer.
Yeah.
I feel like I might have provided more. But Darkseer has that, like, crazy laning stage pressure that he offers.
It's funny that we're talking about it like it's a negative thing, though. They're actually
isn't
winning
he
right
wrecking
now.
right
You know what I
now?
mean?
No,
Like,
he is wrecking, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just kind of, I'm interested.
yeah, guys, this is going well, but just imagine if you'd picked the tie.
Dire's
Oh, I think
tower
Darkseer's
is
doing
fallen.
very well.
you got the tower last hit. It's farmed. Gain net worth already.
Definitely not going to buy an Ags this game.
Darkseer.
Definitely not. It is satisfying, though. Have you ever played Darkseer in like a perfect Ags game? Ags refresher. Sometimes it just wins you pubs.
Okay. I've seen it in 1 or 2 pro games. It was pretty fun to watch.
It's not that often, but to make the illusions do more than 100% damage?
Yeah. It's like
It's like
120%.
140 or 120?
Oh, it's 140 now. That's-
140 at level 3. So if you're against the team that's got like heavy melee cores, like a Medusa or like a Spectre or something.
Wow. Heavy melee cores like a Medusa.
Well, I meant to say heavy physical cores. My bad. But either way.
Is that the only change with the Ags though? That's pretty underwhelming.
I thought there was something else too, but maybe that's it.
Maybe that's all
Quick,
it shows
check
up.
Sun's
That's
fans
something-
list.
It's super situational.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I'm
why
on it.
I prefaced that with the perfect game where you're like, man, they've got a lot of cores that are just going to kill themselves.
This is going to be a tanky kill. Well, they have the Earth Splitter going in, and they drop his HP fast, but the Fair coming in, and the wall! The Veno is going to get dropped as well. He's still alive right now, but meanwhile, the rest of Dire is dying pretty fast. Veno's going to go down as well. Fearless going to go down to that ultimate from Dark Willow.
Dire's bottom tower is under
3-1. They did kill the Darkseer, but
It's ranked 82nd. I'll read you the ending of his description of the Darkseer Egg. Sunsfan says, but all in all, there are plenty of other items you can prioritize, making this a pretty weak eggs, in my opinion. That's well
pretty
said.
accurate. Yeah.
From looking it up, it sounds like all it does is increase the illusion damage.
Yeah, so it is super situational.
Yeah, I would rank that
It's pretty
lower than ET's Ags for sure. Although I think ET was,
It's true. According to Sunsfan, not the case.
yeah.
We'll get on.
It is very situational, but those situations where it's good can be very good.
It also catches people off guard because you just think, oh, it's just a Darkseer illusion
Yeah.
that does 140% damage of your level 25 Morphling. Have fun with that, guys.
The illusionary does 100%, so it's like not even doubling the damage your illusions do.
Oh,
I don't know, 40% increase in damage of an illusion seems
I,
bad,
speaking
honestly.
of weird Ags, though, I'm surprised we don't see the Storm Ags a little bit more. We've seen a lot of Storm games now. We haven't even seen anybody consider it.
It's too hard to purchase because everything else is too good at that cost point for a storm.
That's fair.
It's
He
like
does
it's
have
so
a.
close to sight.
It reminds
Or-
me of the Bristleback Ags a little bit, where there's so many other little items that are around that same cost or like half that cost that he wants to get that seem like value upgrades.
with Storm, your itemization, you're generally looking at like, do I need a defensive or an offensive item? Ags is kind of neither. It's a like utility item,
Yeah.
and it's not really your job to build those utility type items. You
Yeah.
either need to stay alive and you get Lincolns, you get BKB, or you need to go offensive and you get Bloodthorn.
It strikes me as like a good 5th or 6th slot item when you have a really tight game and you feel like you're not winning the control battle, and then you buy it and catch them off guard.
It can
and,
fill a hole that
Yes.
your team might be having.
But it's like, where do you rank that compared to Darkseer?
Definitely better.
Yeah,
Definitely
I would
better.
say it's better.
It's definitely more game-changing in the situation you would buy.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, that's the other thing with Dark Seas. It's not like it doesn't change what your spell does. It just makes it a little bit stronger, yeah.
Smoke is going to find himself the ET and snare on the back one. Nicely done. Storm's going to zip it, but the BKB is going to be there. Nyanek's going to get blown up instantly. Storm says, I'm out of here.
Look at Dogbrain holding that ultimate so they can't fight. It just completely ruins it.
That was a 10-second BKB usage, but it looks like they're going to just leave that Warlock.
They're gonna terrorize?
Good arrow set up. He does have to use the Poison Nova a little earlier than he'd like. Does hit 2. There's the back wall. MyPro with an Epicenter. A bit underwhelming. Still 2 down for Alpha Red. Soon to be a 1 for 2 as they grab the Willow.
Middle tower is under attack.
Not the best fight for Boom ID. It looked pretty good, but in the end, it's you just get the 2 supports.
It was the combo without the wombo. Darkseid got the vacuum wall, but then it was like, okay, now what?
Yeah.
He has a DK illusion. With a Venom illusion, I guess. That's
Yeah, if
something.
they can push bottom, that's actually pretty good.
That's nice.
A lot of duration left.
I can't really fault Boom ID for taking the fight because they killed a Warlock right in the get-go, right? So they're like, well, Warlock's gone. Let's try to do
And
something with it.
They killed ET as well, so it was a 2 for 1.
Yeah,
It actually ends in their favor.
Yeah, this is really good with the DK illusion, honestly. Unstoppable push.
Yep. So, fight goes fine for them ultimately, even if it wasn't quite the dream outcome. The Venom had a BKB, which is what allowed him to stay alive.
Freebie.
Another death on the ET. Burpian very happy with himself, showing off that Orchid. Now going into the BKB.
Darkseid's talent's that bad, you don't get to level.
I think it's just like the value of
His
vacuum.
talents are so weird. 90 damage or 12% evasion.
He used to had 120 damage. I'm just wondering, when would you ever take...
Dude, the Echo Sabers, it was too good. It was too strong. Like, gets that
Is that
fast
real?
karate chop.
Did people used to buy Echo Saber
Oh, it
and
was
get
like
that
a
talent?
joke build.
It was 120 damage at level 15 though, right?
Something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I remember
120.
that.
90 at 10 is pretty... It's like you just have a double damage rate.
It is good. Like,
It's very good. For a hero that clears waves, and you're often right-clicking towers, so
Yeah.
it's a legit axe. Is there an arrow to follow this sleep up? You betcha.
Very nicely timed.
do they have enough damage? So that is the question. They drop the rock to counter-engage, and DK half HP, still okay for now.
Stop the moment.
Ooh,
Storm
DK.
almost dies.
Yep. Storm's gonna zip away.
Fatal Bond.
DK
He's just
finally
dead.
will go down.
The Venom poison.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fatal Bond poison, man.
Stomp again. Does
Nice
not
dodge.
connect.
Burrow Strike will connect, and I think he should be fine.
That's the fight Alfred is needed.
Boys, I got 2 words for you.
Kescue, making plays. Gets the kill on 2 heroes in the back line.
That was actually insane.
He's
Is
might
he
live
getting
through
out?
this.
It's dark.
Oh,
Mode.
There he is. That's
Never
alright.
mind.
Still worth.
2 words. Elder Titan.
Oh, wait, Veno. Those illusions, they're coming. Get them. The Veno illusion, the bird. The bird. Go so fast. Oh, he popped the BKB. He even got the BKB.
Okay, that is painful.
The laugh. The laugh. Oh
That's
my
a tip
God.
moment right there. Where are the tips, boys?
They used them too early.
Oh, they tipped out. Okay. What a 6 stomp into Earth Splitter combo, though. Hit the recap. Middle.
Fight recap, top of the page.
Middle.
Lumi.
Fight recap.
Oh,
Easy,
best
dude.
observer.
Yeah. So 3 for 4, pretty even spread.
Look at that damage.
Huge damage on the Veno, but man, those stats just don't summarize the impact the Elder Titan had on that fight. Sick Warlock ult too, honestly. Kept the DK alive. Trent, you got me saying honestly now. Between the 2 of us, we're honestly like the most honest guys on the planet.
Oh, yeah. That's.
Honestly, that was
I think I've
ultimate.
cooled it down a little bit.
Well,
After you mentioned it.
yeah, and ever since I
Everyone's
mentioned it,
got
I've
one.
been saying it
That's
more.
a
The
classic.
first person you saw was Bulldog on the panel. People were memeing
Oh,
about
he's one
him
of
saying it
those?
all the time. Yeah, yeah.
Honestly,
Bulldog would start a lot of phrases with it.
yeah, that's my new filler word. It's bad.
Actually. Can we just start using that instead?
Actually, instead of honestly.
Well, actually. Actually makes you sound like a know-it-all, though.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Who wants to be a know-it-all?
I feel like we've
Oh
seen
my God,
these
these
fights
arrows.
a lot with the DK versus Storm, where Storm goes on DK and DK's too tanky to die.
Yeah.
And that was that fight in the
Dire's
nutshell.
middle tower is under attack.
Probably best at this point just to ignore the DK as Storm, go for the backlines, go for the supports.
ET Warlock is
probably the better targets.
ET's the perfect hero to probably go on. His stomp and his spells are so disruptive to team fights. Killing him sounds fantastic. DK is going to have a BKB soon. Even without it, he lives anyways.
Storm on the back line. They got the Curse Crown on Dogbrain. He's going to activate the BKB, the wall, and the vacuum is going to get dropped. Storm littering the map with damage, and now looks like Veno is going to be dead without activating his BKB.
Such a good fight.
All right, Epicenter is going to try to clean things up a little bit. Not enough damage, and MyPro will be dead.
Free play, luckily.
Is that a double damage on Storm?
It was.
Yeah, that'll make that fight a little easier.
Is under attack.
Still a nice setup though. You see they had the Curse Crown into the vacuum, so it got stunned. I don't know if
I
it
think he
actually
mistimed
stunned
it,
on
yeah.
two, but it was really close.
He vacuumed half a second too late, it looked like.
Yeah.
But it still worked out really well.
I gotta
Still
say,
got brambled.
this Dark Willow pick has been very, like, a positive surprise.
Believers.
I was wrong on that one. They've,
Everything I touch turns to
pop
gold.
up.
I'm gonna send Boom ID to TI constantly.
All right.
These games.
Let's see it. Maybe you'll be the new Euphoria. Actually, I'm going to check, see if they've tweeted back about the Euphoria.
Did you tweet at them as well?
I did. Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Gonna buy some Euphoria, whatever it is.
Maybe.
It does sound like a crypto coin, doesn't it?
Some
I'm all in on
Euphoria.
Euphoria.
Yep. No response.
Don't you know who I am?
Don't you know who I am? You haven't been in a luxury vehicle. Yeah, I don't see anything. Bummer.
Now it's a party.
Well, I think it's Roche time, is it? For
Yeah.
old Stormy Storm?
It just clicked that Dogbrain is kind of, it's not an offensive name to call yourself that.
No, but yeah, in
That's
C,
in C, that's actually like, it's not like cat feces. That's like, you don't want to be called a Dogbrain.
It's pretty
Oh, you
common,
wanna
common
be
insult in C-pubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That people,
Like dog is a pretty derogatory
Yeah.
term in that region.
they'll add it to other words to make
Yeah.
it insulting and
Immortality
racist comments
is mine.
made.
But that's one of those regional things. Dog is not nearly as offensive in North America. Oh,
That
long
is
zip.
a quick burrow.
terrorized to save, too.
Terrorized.
Oh, they
It's
still
like,
pop.
Faravian
That was
gonna
a quick
go in
Aegis.
and use his Aegis.
There was a
Dogbrain still has
buyback.
ulti.
Yeah, he's gonna get stunned here by Fearless. No, he's not. He's just out of there.
Dogbrain with a nice ultimate though.
FBZ.
Okay, now it's gonna be Naga getting gone.
They need to think about leaving,
Surge.
though.
Big buyback.
Double
There's
buybacks here.
still
Well,
a
it's coming
golem.
back here with Rock. Yeah.
And they're BKBs will one off. It's
Yeah.
time to get the hell out.
I think they had to leave anyway. I don't think they had to buy back there.
What was that?
Dark Willow was trying to make plays again, it would seem.
Willow got left behind.
That's fine.
All good.
That was 2 kills and 2 buybacks.
I think so.
Yep.
For Dark Willow.
They did use the Aegis though, but ultimately Boom ID still the ones in firm control. Even though it wasn't like, I think, the dream fight for them.
Yep. 2 and 2. Still Veno doing the big damage. What build did Veno end up going for?
Going right click, Yasha, BKB, Dragonlance, Manta,
Okay.
which sounds fine. You kind of have to scale when you put a Dragon Knight on your team and your opponents are going to
Yeah.
build all this regen and damage,
Yeah,
magic
not
damage
the
mitigation.
not the draft you think about going Aghanims, I don't think.
But Veno doesn't have the talents that really support this right click build nowadays like it used to, so
Is under attack.
don't really
It was too good.
have a lot of faith in the scaling Veno. Used to get what, like, it was like, how much, like, level 20 you got like plus 80 damage or something?
What's this
I think
level
it was
20
even
now?
earlier.
When your Gale hits,
Maybe.
You get 2
you
wards.
summon 2 wards.
I don't think I've ever seen that taken.
Yeah, that's
I hope
such a
he
stupid
takes it
talent.
this game. I don't know. It's always a fun thing to watch.
Sounds really bad compared to just extra ult duration. Because isn't that just straight extra damage on your ult,
A
making it
lot,
last
especially
And
longer?
you have
everyone
Fatal
builds
Bond
X.
and you have ETO. Like, it's
Like-
definitely the right thing to take. But
He used to
You
get
got 2 more
plus,
wards.
plus 75 attack damage at level 20. He had a minus 60-second respawn time if you go
Oh, God.
the respawn
no.
time talent.
Now that was an era of Dota that I do not miss. Lone Druid. Oh my God.
Respawn talents in Dota.
Yeah.
I'm so glad there's a
What
god
was Lone
actually.
Druid?
Like minus 60 seconds, I want to say, or something like that.
Lena was the other one I remember.
Lena's was level
Yes.
10 or level 15.
Lena's
you get
was
so early.
so dumb.
At like,
And she would buy Bloodstone and you would come back. You'd have 4 lives with an Aegis.
I can't tell you how many games. Like, hey guys, we won. Go high ground. Oh wait, Lena's there. Oh, cool. Yep. Nice defense.
And that was the ranged Lone Druid days too, so he was just sniper with infinite lives.
Didn't he have a range talent, also a respawn and a range talent?
Yeah.
That was... Playing pubs in that meta felt about on par with Troll Sniper. Those are my two least favorite that I can remember.
They did gimp the ranged druid after that though, because then they made a talent that one of the talents is only bear related.
Yeah.
So you don't have any range health. At 20, I think?
Like you either get armor or something else, or I don't know.
Yeah, I think it might be health. Something for the bear.
Man, look at this guy just making plays. Just kidding.
Oh, it's time he's gonna get
Wait.
brought down.
They don't realize they cancelled it. Because Moonlight Shadow, he's actually Invis, so yeah.
Still making plays.
He doesn't have a TP though.
He's fine.
He does have a smoke.
He's got a triangle please. He's Regen.
I'm just chill here.
How much
for
want to bet he
the
bedlams this wave? How bold is it?
I don't know about that.
next- Oh, this way. Maybe the next. There's siege
Yeah,
creeps,
maybe
you
next
can't.
wave.
Yeah, go next way.
Oh, he's got a ward too, so he knows this.
Team's about to push things out and meet up with him anyways.
Triangle please.
But how are we looking? Darkseid did go for the Greaves after the pipe, Blink, plenty of health regen. Where's our Naga Axe? Ooh,
Oh no.
here we can go.
That is some hate.
My pro with the follow-up.
Harry Morano. Goes. Naga did go Meteor Hammer before the Axe. Has Axe speed up now though.
Fine, he is all alone. Oh, maybe that's enough.
Not activating the BKB, just...
Yeah. Well, if he does, they'll
Dire's
ensnare him.
bottom
They
tower
held the
is under
snare.
attack.
Knows. Not get him out of there.
It's kind of likewise for the Storm Spear too, not going for it for that kill. But almost dodged the stomp there.
Dire's
It looked like they were
middle
hoping
tower is
just
under
to
attack.
force his BKB.
Yeah.
Not really full commit on it.
Venno is certainly the problem in terms of ending this game. It's very irritating.
Oh,
Having a hard
here
time.
we go. Engagement here on Storm, but there's actually no follow. The rock's gonna be there, but it's not gonna be enough. Look at that fear and the vacuum into the wall. Where's the follow-up though? Girl Strike's gonna come in to break things up. Here comes Stockbrain's BKB trying to run away.
Darkseid illusion.
There's that ensnare. Oh my god. It's dying to the illusions.
Oh,
Meteor Hammer is gonna be there as well, timed perfectly, and that's gonna be a kill. Playing Dream picking it up with the illusion. Looks like Naga will go down. No, he will not. Mirror image and runs the hell out of there. Dust slowing down Fearless a little bit. And now they're going to go the other way. Blink back in. Is there a vacuum cooldown? Of course not.
Now the Bramble.
Well, there's vacuum now. The Burrow Strike only going to hit on the
Storm's coming
Darkseer.
back in.
Okay, where's the Storm? Is he zipping in?
He thought he was, but maybe not with the DK BKB.
Waiting
Fervian is a patient man. Is he going to just...
like most gen.
I like that you're getting into it, Lumi.
Oh,
Bavia.
You know, I call him Feruvian once. I got to...
Dire's
correct it.
middle tower is under
Ferruvian.
attack.
Feruvian. Correct.
Dire's middle
Nice.
tower has fallen.
Back out, probably wait for Roche. Mighty struggling to kind of close this one out, but does still feel like this game is theirs to lose.
I'm not worried because, as we've talked about, they've got the scaling. As this goes on, if they even continue to trade evenly for another 10 minutes, I don't think it necessarily changes the state of affairs for Alpha Red. If anything, makes it more difficult.
Yeah, I just click on the Warlock, hoping to see like a Midas or something. He's got a cloak, you know?
But he's working on the Glimmer, and he's trying.
It's getting somewhere.
Like, I do feel like they do need something huge, like a very overfarm Warlock or Sealing an Aegis or something like that to have a shot.
Yeah, but these BKBs are wearing down on the Radiant side. The Wombo combo is real. If they commit too hard from the side of Boom Idea, I could see them throwing away like half this lead in one fight.
I mean, that isn't to say like Radiant doesn't have good team fight, right? We've seen the whole vacuum, terrorize, and all that stuff too. So
Yeah. Still just feels so much harder to do.
yeah, they've been doing it though. That's a crazy thing.
Yeah, it's been impressive.
What do you say? It was a juggling on a unicycle?
Yes,
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 they
they
can
are
do
juggling
that.
on the unicycle.
Go check if it's not your wife.
The only thing she knows about Dota is Echo Slam, Faceless Void, and Chronosphere. Oh, and she knows what Broodmother is. Just figured that
Oh,
one out.
she learned
Yeah.
Brood. That's good.
Yeah.
Brood has like the most crossover to like what you'd imagine a spider to be in real life.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's less fantasy than other.
Yeah, Chronosphere is pretty hard to miss.
Oh, she just hears me yell it from the basement all the time. She was really curious what the hell it is.
What's a Chronosphere?
Yeah,
What-
pretty much.
What are you doing down there?
Where's the party?
When my parents watched ESL 1 New York, they got really caught up on the night-day shift, like the clock. I guess partially because it's in the middle of the screen. But you
That's
don't
what
even
the score is, right?
Yeah, you don't even realize it though. But when it goes nighttime to daytime, the chickens still, the rooster crows. We don't even hear it. But that was one of the things they were really hung up on. Like, what's the deal with the rooster?
The rooster.
Like, you mean the courier? And they're like, I don't know what the courier is, but a rooster goes off every 4 minutes. I'm like, oh, the day-night cycle. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't really matter that much.
Okay, we have to be quiet in a minute to hear this.
All right, I'll remind us.
If there's a
No,
team
it's
fight,
night to day, I think.
yeah. So
There's
every
no
8
rooster for
minutes.
daytime, so you have to wait a full cycle here.
Is there any alternative when it goes night?
Well, I don't know. That's a good question.
Maybe
Is there
maybe
an
a
owl?
wolf howl.
Wolf howl, yeah.
Radiant
It might be.
We'll be silent regardless.
Well, we got 40 seconds, guys, so we can still.
No team fighting, please.
Come on,
I mean,
boys.
even
No,
if
we'll
there's
still
a team
be
fight,
silent.
we're gonna just be silent.
Oh no, they're going to rush. You might not hear it over the other sound effects.
I'll look far away. I'll look like
What's gonna
that.
happen?
Find a little frog somewhere on the map.
Find Ice Frog. They might get this Roche though. It's a double damage for Fervian. That will actually make Fervian will find an 8.
Oh, they're gonna have to fondue as well, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
cheese on Storm. Interesting.
It is interesting.
Pushing up
I
the
agree
mid,
with that.
and Alpha Red just TP out. All right, here we go. Wait, oh, it's
5
still...
seconds. 3 seconds.
That is very disappointing.
Do a cricket.
Yeah, crickets. Yeah.
Some light cricket.
I don't
cricket.
get why the day-night cycle gets messed up. There's
It
this
was
happens.
fixed. It was patched and fixed, and then it came back.
Yeah.
As far as I remember.
I didn't
Every
even
now
realize
and-
it got off. I
It
thought it was
doesn't happen
broken.
every game, but some games you'll just get thrown off by certain things.
So the day-night cycle is coded based on leap year. That's why it gets a little bit off. after a while.
Oh, and Mirana's been leaping, and that's what screws it up.
I see.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and also because Elder Titan's in the game, he's not there to like make sure the universe stays constant and stuff.
Is that his lore, really?
Something? I mean, a
It
Titan
is something like
in
that.
like Warcraft lore is the giant. Like Sargeras is a Titan. He's like the size of a planet. They're like the overlords that created it all. So kind of, yes. I don't know what his actual Dota lore is, but the original Elder Titan was based off of like the Tarn Chieftain.
it is significantly off too, a full 7 seconds.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's 7 seconds more of day or nighttime impact.
Now that's an
Maybe
interesting
it's
question.
just half and half.
It's probably half and half, but who knows?
Oh, Zip.
Yeah, onto the Warlock, trying to get that out. Here comes the vacuum. Warlock dropping out. Nope. Gonna go down here. DK on the back line here, trying to chop down Fervian. Eats the cheese. And he's big, bad, and angry. Gets a Veno kill. He's out. The Rax has fallen. And Radiant is just really flexing right now.
Yeah, it's so slow because the Poison Nova, though.
Rock Crate of Bond.
Yeah. Tonga gonna get clapped, gonna go down. DK on the back line here, trying to get the Mirana kill. Still has the Aegis. Storm out of mana at this point. And now can they pick up the Mirana kill? Mirana leaps once, twice.
Nice leaps.
And she's out.
third.
Ooh, my pro missing the Burrow Strike.
Still a decent cleanup. I guess you can't really call it a hold since they
Yeah.
lost barracks, but that could have been a hell of a lot worse. They only used one buyback, I think, on the Warlock.
Veno is the reason this game takes so long, though, you know? Just, they can't fight. The second that their BKBs are down, they just need to leave. And they just happen to get comboed there, and
Yep.
they just die.
Do you like the Hex on Veno? I think that's the item.
I thought he would go Ags, but I guess they're not fighting anyway.
Even after our talk about Ags this game, Trent, you still thought he would do it?
Yeah, Veno Ags is very good.
It outlasts the BKBs is the
Yeah.
nice thing
With
about
the
it.
duration?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think the problem with the Hex is that even if you get off a Hex on Storm or Mirana, they still have to go through Terrorize and Song, right? If you have a
Yeah.
Blink Dagger to combo with that Hex, where you could like go to the back line, I think it's a different story. I think Hex alone probably isn't gonna win them the game.
You go Hurricane Pike now? Just upgrade that Lance?
I don't.
I don't know what you do. I mean, we're at that window now. 40 minutes in, that late game aspect is going to start to kick in, and that's where Storm Mirana is just going to start to overpower him, I guess. BKB's winding down becomes an issue. Is Mirana's down to 5 seconds now? It's got to be. 6. Okay.
Was that a leap second that just happened there when we froze?
Yes, that's why the day-night
A
cycle.
minute, guys. We got to hear this routine.
Yeah, don't worry. I've been thinking about it. I won't let you miss
We've
it.
got this hyped up.
Be in the game deciding fight, but we will hear that rooster.
Yeah. We will leave the view of the fight.
Dire's
Oh,
middle
don't-
tower is under attack.
You know, top NA observer, we will be out of the fight.
Come on, Boom ID. Just this is a moment where I need you to farm.
Oh, they are pushing. Oh, it doesn't happen exactly at 40, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to guess a little
it'll
bit.
be a few seconds over.
It'll be like 45 or something.
It's 20 seconds. It says at the top when you hover. It's going
Oh,
to go
yeah,
at
that's true.
40:08. It looks
Oh
like.
shoot! There you go.
I was wondering how you were so on point.
Me
last
too.
time. I was like,
I thought
man,
it was just
he's gonna
broken.
calculate. It's like with 36 minutes, it's always gonna be 4
All right,
seconds
here it
over.
is.
Oh, there is a rooster.
Has
There he
fallen.
goes. Wow.
There it is.
Yes, very nice.
And my parents picked that out of it was the rooster and the belt of giant strength. Those are the two things that they were very curious about. Like, tell me about this belt of giant strength. It sounds really interesting. It's just like,
That's
well,
one of the more exciting sounding items.
like,
that
I
does
see
nothing.
why you would be excited about that, but no, it's really not that cool.
Like, would you rather a belt of giant strength or a drum of endurance?
Or a butterfly.
Oh, here comes Initiation, Terrorize, and Rock being dropped simultaneously. Can they actually kill this Mirana? The Hex not going to be disabling him long enough. The song resets. Arrow's going to miss, and now it's going to be Storm's. Oh, everything is
Zeno.
missing here. Storm using all of his mana, and then he's out. That's just a
was-
sloppy team fight all over the place.
That's weird.
Well, they're going to
Okay.
wait up on the hill, though. Fearless charging up, and now without the BKB, but he has a Sand King backup here. Right-clicking away, and here comes the arrow, and now FBZ comes back into a second vacuum.
That's a sad Venom right now.
Wow.
They're probably not even going to get the Willow. All the buybacks coming, but this feels like close to the final nail in the coffin. A 5-0. Okay, they end up getting the fatal bonded Willow. But
All right. Usually it's all about like, you know, you throw all these arrows and they're all like fishing arrows and stuff, and you sometimes hit a few. I feel like FBZ has actually hit almost every fishing arrow as one sails by the top of the screen, hitting no one. But he has hit some amazing shots this game.
Yeah.
And that was twice in the same fight.
on the same hero.
Does he have the cooldown? No, he doesn't.
No.
Okay, I thought maybe.
Veno
That would've been
literally
impressive.
was a zero factor in that fight, to little fault of his own. He was just completely stunned and then got vacuumed in and got destroyed.
He got the Hex off against Mirana.
That's
That's
true.
pretty much it.
But they didn't even kill Mirana.
No,
so
they did not.
And they need Poison Nova or it's over.
Yeah, that's so much of their damage. Like, of all the heroes to hit like that, I guess maybe Warlock, if you can kill him so he doesn't ult, that's big, but Veno is pretty high priority at this stage.
Andrew, remember at last game you were asking about, like, what's ET's weakness? Like, he doesn't do anything now. Like, he's having a tough time landing anything on these cores.
Yeah, when you're this far behind.
Teammates to set stuff up for you.
Yeah, here comes the Storm Spirit on the back line. Oh, look at that combo! Oh my god.
I think we call that a one.
Yeah, that we do.
That was some
we
wombo.
do.
That was a 5-man terrorized back.
Now, I do also think, though, that the ET had a pretty big impact early on.
Yes, he did.
And the moment we started feeling like, hey, this ET is falling off was really the moment you just started to feel their lack of carry power. Like, I would argue that their problem was more the draft at large rather than the ET. And I mean, I don't think ET wins you every game or anything like that, but